Why, hello. I hope everything is going well with you guys on this wonderful Saturday afternoon. Actually, we should probably say evening at this point because it is kind of evening and, things are getting kind of long in the tooth. It's getting dark out there and life becomes very strange. And speaking of strange, it's never a minion of Discord stream if all of the technical stuff goes well. Now is it? So right now I can't hear myself. Can't hear a bloody word. Now normally that's an okay thing, but I'm kind of used to hearing myself when I talk. Kind of an old bad habit from ancient days when I did radio and stuff, and, well, I like hearing myself, damn it, but I can't. And, well, because I can't, that kind of limits me just a little bit in what I'm doing. So I have to try to figure out, okay, what the heck is wrong with this picture? It seems like everything's set up the way it's supposed to be set up. It seems like all the audio levels are correct. So what do I do? I don't know. I guess I'll just keep on keeping on, right? So anyway, yeah, I've got a new island. It's called Pinot Noir. And I also have 2 happy, fun treasure islands. Ooh. Yeah, so I set these things up and I wanted to see if I could do it, and yeah, I kind of did. So I did, and there it is. So if you would like the dodo code to get to my lovely treasure islands, please feel free to pop up in chat, say hello. Say hello, ask me how I'm doing, strike up a conversation, whatever. Then ask me for the dodo code rather than, hey, you, minion, give me that dodo code. Yeah, it kind of gets a little difficult there when that happens, because I'm sort of like, who are you? And you want free stuff. I gotcha. I'm perfectly willing to give you free stuff, but are you willing to give me 2 minutes of your time to say hi, how are ya? I'd like that. It would be good. Anyway, I'm gonna start by showing this island, and as I'm doing that, if you want to pop up and say, yo minion, how's it going? What's your dodo code? I will give you the dodo codes for both islands. And I will show you the maps, and I'll show you all that other good stuff. I don't have a bot that handles that stuff just yet. I'm working on stuff, and I'm a little slow in some areas, but, at least I got Treasure Islands going, and I think that's kind of good. I kind of hope you do too, because, it takes a long time and a lot of work, and I did a lot of work, mostly for my friends. I got friends that play Animal Crossing. Yes, you heard it right. The minion of Discord has actual friends. Now, you can set up a press release on this if you want, but it is true. I have friends. And for those friends, I set up these treasure islands, and I figure, I like friends. I like making new friends. I like my old friends. So, if you want to be my friend, you need to say hello in the chat and give me the request to provide my dodo codes, which I will gladly do. Now, if you are picking this thing up on video, I will be back as I kind of stream. Apologies to those of you who show up at 8 o'clock and think I'm going to be here at 8 o'clock Eastern Time every night. Sorry, this thing called life kind of intervened. Nothing bad. Work has just gotten a little bit more hectic, and on top of that, I'm doing a Zoom show with my Shakespeare troupe. So, yeah, I'm kind of like doing rehearsals and things like that. I kind of got to keep my toes into acting, especially voice acting. I like voice acting a lot, and it's something that I enjoy doing, and so I want to keep it up. And streaming is good, and it's fun, and I love it. I just don't have a big enough crowd to get a lot of interaction, and that can be a little frustrating. Because here I am sitting here doing all this stuff and setting up treasure islands, and there ain't anybody around to help partake of that stuff. But that can all change. You, yes you can ask me for my dodo codes. Woohoo! And I will give them to you. Anyway, yeah. I currently have, how many? 33 followers. 33. That used to be a record speed, 33 1/3 revolutions per minute. Records, remember those? No, of course you don't. I don't either. I'm just joking with you. I never saw a record in my life. No, actually, I still use vinyl. I like vinyl. Vinyl's cool. I like the dynamic range of vinyl better than anything on a CD, remember those? Or an MP3, or any of those lovely things, MKVs, whatever we're using this week. So, yeah, this is the island of Pinot Noir. And all of my islands today are named after wine. Ha! So you might think I was into wine. Yeah, well, I might be. Wine is good. In moderation, of course. In moderation, like everything. So I'm going to show you this island. And I'm going to hope that more people show up to the stream so you can partake in my dodo codes. Now, the island of Pinot Noir also has a package pickup type area. So if you decide you want to be my friend, I can get you stuff. I can hook you up. If you want to be my friend, you might want to join my Discord. I like my Discord. Discord's cool. Nobody goes there. Woe is me, I'm all alone. All alone in my very own Discord. Yeah, well, the interesting thing here is that I was using the name Discordian Films because I have a film group. A bunch of friends that like to do films. It's really kind of cool. And we picked that name long before this genre of typing stuff came up on Discord, called Discord. And Discord seems to me to have been based off of an ancient talk platform called IRC, way back in the day, Internet Relay Chat. Yeah, before then we used to have to use this program called Talk, where you could try to talk to somebody on the internet. That's back in the days when we didn't have things like firewalls and multi-factor authentication, those things that kind of keep us safe now. Back then, when the internet was open and everybody loved each other, I could just, pop onto your terminal with a talk request, and my screen would split into two, and I'd start talking in the top half or the bottom half, depending on where you're looking. And the other person would just start typing in their part. And, we didn't have to worry about interrupting each other because we each had a piece of screen real estate. But of course, since our screens back then were like green type on black, it was interesting, and it was very difficult to see anything, pretty much. But then our eyes were young, And we didn't worry about things like that as I adjust my glasses. Yeah, I can't see. I cannot see the type here. So if anyone wants my Dota code, I can't see ya. You need to type bigger and louder so our old eyes can adjust and see this thing. Yeah, it's all cool. Yeah, whatever. In any case, I do remember the old days, so if you ever want to hear about stories of internet glory, ta-da, feel free to talk to me. I will be more than happy to tell you story after story after story. But yeah, show up in my Discord one of these days and say hello. Okay, so let's look at this island while we're here. Oh, and I should say that if you want to leave comments for me, you can leave them on my Streamlabs website thing. Thank you, Streamlabs. I love Streamlabs. They're so cool. All right, let's look at this island. Now, I've been having some fun with this island. Here, of course, we have hidden Mickeys. Oh, boy. Yeah, I like Disney. I cannot say I'm the biggest Disney fan in the world, though. I have friends that are a lot more Disney fan than me, but I figure I'm going to put up some super cool Disney stuff and lucky ears and a Mickey head. Isn't that the cutest thing ever? Okay, you can be honest and say no. All right, now here I built a stone circle and I stuck the moon in the middle. It looks much better at night. I should stream again when my island is night, but I thought it was pretty cool. I put this thing together and I thought it was fun, and I built this little park, and this little park is similar to a little park that I built on one of my other islands. But you know, we really need to fess up about the fact that we borrow our ideas from everybody, including ourselves. I borrow ideas from myself all the time. Go figure. All right, then I built a little pool area. And in my pool area is a mistake. Oh no, we can't have that. Let's fix that. Let's fix that little mistake. While I'm here, yes, you may start up the Island Designer app. Go for it. Go for it, you happy, fun Island Designer app. Go Island Designer app. Wee! Okay. So now let's pick the appropriate pattern. And this is a custom pattern that I made. And I put it here. And I'm going to fix that. And I did. Wasn't that easy? Yeah. Cool. Okay, so that's that. And then if we go upstairs in this lovely little area, we fight our way through. I just stuck a well in the middle here. If you guys can think of anything better to stick in the middle here, it's all cool. Tell me about it. All right, this is the wonderful fun camping area. Yeah, so that's that. And let me take a look here. And if you join my chat and if you want my dodo codes for the happy fun Treasure Islands, please say hello in the chat. Ask me how I'm doing. Let me get to know you, and I will be very happy to give you the codes. This is my sushi bar up here. I really like sushi, so I decided I had to have an outdoor sushi bar. I thought that would be very, very important to have. So here it is, run by our crazy little raccoon guy. Yeah, and put up some pagodas and another moon. And I really like these elaborate kimonos. They're gorgeous. So I decided to stick the floor lights, hopefully with the colors corresponding to the kimono. Okay, so there it is. Alrighty. And here I made a little music area. And I used the wedding chairs because I thought that they were kind of nice and formal, and go with the formal formal music area. All right. Now, about that wine. Here's my winery. I really like wine. So I set up some wine stands and stuff. I don't think I can get in this way. Let me see. Can I sneak in? Yes, I can. Yes, I can. And put up a couple little chairs. I know this is sparkling cider, but I really wish that there was some actual wine in this game. Or at least, red Kool-Aid, that'll do. But yeah, this is my little winery deck. And no, I'm not going to chase the balloon, in case you were wondering. I'm not chasing the balloon. And here is the winery building. I thought that would be fun to build a little winery building, where you can imagine all the people inside stomping on those grapes. Such a deal. Okay, now here's my little area. Art that sucks. Now, the reason why this art sucks? 2 reasons. 1, it's either fake, or 2, it's something I drew. And that is most assuredly art that sucks. Ha! Yeah, it is. Okay, so yeah, there you go. Here's my little residential area with all my little villagers. And who are those villagers, you might ask? Well, there's 2 right over there. It's Eric and Phoebe. I will get rid of this out of my hands and say hello. Okay, Phoebe asking Eric when he started caring about being popular is pretty amusing. Because Eric is so popular. Free food! Did you know that being popular gets you free food? I didn't. I didn't know that. Yeah. I don't think that's a very balanced diet there, Eric. All you can eat. Okay. Good question, Phoebe. You ask him. Okay. Famous actor guy. Yeah, I can tell you there ain't a lot of chance of that kind of talent thing, and right place and right time and all that stuff. I know a lot of actors who are really super, super talented, and they're still struggling. So go figure. That's only 3 things. Okay, Eric. The Phoenix talking about inner fire. Yeah, that works. Okay, Eric. You got an IQ problem there, my dear. I'm sorry to say. Oh my goodness. Yeah, just give up. Nod your head, Phoebe. Let's get some hot sauce for Eric. All good. All right. Well, that was interesting. Cool beans. Let's see what else we got. We got the little trees here. Secret, important safety tip. If you want to keep your trees small, plant a piece of fruit next to them and they won't get any bigger. That works really well. Okay, here's a little garden type area. Here's where I put tons of my little stalls because I put all of my extra DIYs here. Happy to help you out if you need some DIYs. Or if you want to go to my treasure island. Ooh, I forgot to put those fish down in the sushi shop. I'm going to have to do something about that. Natural garden share, already got that. Yep, already know that. So I'm going to put that on this little stall right here. Yep, that's what I'm going to do. If I can figure out where, because it's a little difficult. I hit the wrong thing. It's a little difficult trying to gauge it when you're when you're on a lag like this. Oh, I also decorated my pier because I've got all the fish, so I don't need my pier to fish. So I decided I would decorate it instead. I thought it would be kind of cute this way. You can just sit here and be happy. I would like to be sitting on a pier right now over the ocean, but you know, that is not our reality at the moment. Okay then. Now, this guy, Klaus, is really kind of bizarre. I don't know if I'm going to keep him. He's just a little strange. Little strange. Okay, you go get your snack, dude. You just hang on in there. Okay, I love these festival confetti machines. I love them. I think they're wonderful. They're the best thing ever. They are cool. All right, Roscoe. No, Roscoe, I hate snow. I can't stand snow. Snow's terrible. We should not have it. It should be outlawed. No snow. But you can talk to me all you want. Yeah, so, he's calling me Wino. Go figure. And forget the Hateful Home Academy. I don't even bother with them anymore. I do not. Okay, let's go down this little path here where we've got our happy little floats and everything that takes us to the decorated plaza and our friend Marshall. And of course, the flag of the island. Hey, Marshall. Yeah, snowy days, get your headshots. No, actually, that's not true. The reflection off the snow can wreak havoc with your camera. You don't want the reflection, Marshall, dear. You just don't. Magical Festival Lamp. Okay. You can dance. Go ahead, dance. Dancing's good. Hello, Peachy. Peachy, I do not have a bot for the dodos, but I can give you the dodo codes for both of these islands. Let me show you what the islands look like first. How's that? You think that'll work? That'll work okay? Let me show you and you can tell me which one you want first. Alright, this is Cabernet. This is the first one. It's got DIYs, a bunch of royal crowns. This one is sort of like my Home Depot, put it that way. It's kind of Home Depot-y. It's got wardrobes, kitchen islands, diner stuff, NMTs, tons of royal crowns, wrapping paper, gold, DIYs, lights, outdoor baths, ice cream, all that stuff, simple panels. And then we've got, let me make this go away and bring up this one. I'm still learning how to do this, so be nice to me. Cool, yeah. Now over here, this one, I don't know if anybody else has one like this, but it's got all the wallpaper, all the flooring, and all the rugs. All of the ones that you can get in the game, they're all there. I've got the cherry blossom DIYs, the mermaid DIYs, the festival stuff in all the colors, the zodiac stuff, the star stuff, a bunch of different lighting because it's cool, Gulliver and Gulliver, and all of the materials on the outside. I've got the eggs, the ornaments, the shrooms, all the different kinds of stars, snowflakes, the sticks, extra sticks, just what everybody needs, right? Iron and gold, and what's down at the bottom here? Fish bait, tons of fish bait. A lot of people don't have fish bait. And fish bait, you need fish bait if you're going to be standing on the pier trying to get those big guys out of the depths. So I got a lot of fish bait. Wood, cherry blossoms, all that stuff. So that's what I got. And I will type in these dodo codes for you. Let me see. You know what? I don't even know how to do DMs here. And I don't have a lot of folks that are visiting the island, as you can see. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put them right here in open chat. because it's efficient. One of these days I will figure out how to do the bot. But I haven't yet because I'm kind of dumb. Alright. Just once we'll do Minion of Discord. And there they are. Have at it. Have a good time. Let me know if you break them or if I break them. Please don't read the DIYs on island. Well, actually, you probably can because there isn't a lot of volume on the island. So I'm thinking, feel free. And we might hear you go on the island with I don't know if I've got my sound up on the switches that have the islands, but there it is. Have at it. Have a good time. I will go back to showing this other little Pinot Noir island while you have fun over there, and tell your friends. And I'd appreciate a follow if you can. That'd be cool. And yeah, you're welcome. Absolutely welcome. I don't ask people to subscribe, and the reason for that is I really don't need subscribers. And thank you for the follow. I don't need subscribers. I do this for fun. There are a lot of other streamers that do this for a living, and they deserve your support for the subscriptions. But every follow I can get, I appreciate very much. Thank you. Let me know if you have any trouble getting on either of the islands, and I will fix it. I hear someone's getting onto Bordeaux right now. Woohoo! Have at it. Take as much as you want. Come back as many times as you want. No limits. No limits. Just, no, that won't even... Yeah, just don't drop anything back that you don't want. There are trash cans on the island. Throw it out. It's set up to auto-refresh, but if you throw stuff around, it may not. So, yeah, I may have to go in and try to fix it. But yeah, have at it. Okay, thank you so much. I will now go back to showing Pinot Noir. Woohoo! And thank you again for the follow. Okay, so this is the entrance, and it is Festival. Now, I went and did myself what may be a kind of pain in the butt here with all this decoration, because I can't get out now unless I sneak around the back towards the Art That Sucks kiosk here. But that's okay, because the world always needs to know that my art still sucks. And that ain't gonna change. It's been that way since I almost failed art in elementary school. I really am that bad, I'm telling you. Okay, I've got package pickup on this island. And what I do with that for my friends is if they really want something and I get it for them, I put it on the package pickup stall here and let them pick it up. So I built this post office where Roscoe's having a great time over there in the back. Yo, Roscoe, you cannot have those cherries. And why are you just, walking in place there, dude? I don't know what you're doing there, but you ain't going very far. Why don't you go around the boxes, Roscoe? Yeah, around. It's a good word for you. Now, I just gotta say, this fax machine here, I had to laugh and laugh at the picture. Because, even that picture is so much better than I can do art-wise. I just had to laugh. Okay, magazines all over the floor, packages all over the place. Yeah, that's pretty much me. So, yeah, I drop things at the package pickup for folks. All right, this is the kind of subdued entrance to the museum. I tried to do some special things here with the waterfalls. That glow on the bottom, those are just floor lights. And then we've got Wino's Fish Shop, a fish restaurant here, where we've got a wonderful array of... Do I still have my raccoon here? Do I have my raccoon? Is my raccoon here? No. I need to put another raccoon in there. Now, I had my little raccoon figurine guy who was our coffee maker, and our server and all of that, and we can have all of these fish for dinner. Although I don't know about stringfish. Thank you very much, Peachy. Now, I don't know if you can eat stringfish, but you can eat all the rest of these guys. I don't eat squid myself because I think they're too smart to eat, but you can eat them. And then I set up this waterfall in the middle, but my trees won't grow because I'm kind of dumb, so I have to figure out how to do that. Okay, Japanese train station type thing here, or bus, or whatever, or a metro, or who knows. But there it is. A little bit of NASA fun here. And we start with the ramen stands with lobster. I love to eat lobster. I really do. I think it's so yummy. Okay, and I set up a couple little parks, ice cream stands, all that kind of thing here. Oh, and you know, with all post offices, you have the 10 most wanted posters. Yeah, here it's Croak and Kabuki. They're wanted. So if you see them on my island, you let me know, and I will find the sheriff, and we'll take care of those two rascals. Those two naughty kids. Okay, so we run down here. We've also got an upper level. And I had the upper level kind of full of stuff. And the problem with that is that I've also got Blanche's house up there, and she couldn't get down. Poor Blanche could not get out of her house. Like, she would come out with a watering can, and there was nothing to water. And she'd just, stand around looking stupid and go back in the house. And, that's cruel. I can't do that. Not even to Pixels. Nope. So I fixed it for her. And I got this little octopus area. I don't eat octopus either, but I figured it would be kind of cool to have an octopus area. And, I found this wonderful octopus picture on through the Able Sisters kiosk. So, and I used it. I wish we could attribute the people who make these things, and I wish that when you store them in your little set of things here, that it would also store with their codes so that we could attribute them. Now, some of these, the really bad ones, I made, but others I found, online, like this one, and this one, and this one, and this one. These are all from online, and these two, and these are the two that you start with. But I made this one, and this one, and this one, and that one. But a lot of the other ones, if they look crappy, I made them. Yeah. So, and then I put Egypt out here. Go Egypt. Yay. I love a good Egypt. Back here, I've got the meh gym, because it's kind of meh. Now, every one of my islands so far has a meh gym on it. Some are big, some are small. This one's big. There ain't a lot you can do. You sort of pretend, but, okay. Don't go to sleep. Pump some iron. What's the matter with you? Come on, you. Nope, not gonna do it. Not gonna do it. I tried. Well, at least you can punch the punching bags. I like that. That's always fun. Now, of course, the technique kind of stinks, but, That's not how you normally do speed bag, but, who am I to tell Nintendo what to do? I can't tell them. Okay, and then I've got an observation deck here, so I can look over the dystopian city of Doom. Yes, it's the dystopian anime evil city or something, or Gotham City gone bad or who knows what, but I had a lot of fun putting it together. Just threw a whole bunch of stuff up here, and I cannot tell you how this happened with this rock. I didn't want to get rid of the rock. It just appeared here, and I just chopped out the cliff around it, so now it looks like we're all worshiping a rock. So it's like, it is the rock god. I worship thee, oh rock god. Yes, by running in circles and looking very silly. Go rock god. Let's see. Do I have any really good rock god? Oh, no, that doesn't work. Let's see. Do I have, what else do I have here? I've got confetti. Go rock god. Here's some confetti. Yay. That's a good worshiping of the rock god, I think. Confetti that doesn't pollute your island. Cool beans there. All right. So then I go upstairs to more dystopia. Yeah, great sound effect. Wasn't that great? Put the servers in the back. There's all kinds of fun stuff here. On the, what's now the 3rd and 4th levels. And I got this kind of built out too. This is level 3. And behind it, level 4. Yeah, there are glitches you can use to get up there to decorate. They are available online. So yeah, I did that. It was fun. Okay, and hazardous waste lives here, right next to the fire, and the dung beetle. The dung beetle, very important to have a dung beetle in your dystopian universe. Yes, very important, very important. Okay, I think that's pretty much this whole island. It's pretty much the island. Cool. Well, that's the island of Pinot Noir. And since I don't want to go away yet, and I'm going to keep the islands up for a while, even when I do go away. I'm going to keep the islands up until they get broken. All good. And they inevitably get broken because, as most people probably have figured out by now, the Wi-Fi in the Switch is kind of sucky. And because of that, it tends to do stupid things. What are you? Oh, you're working out. Phoebe, you frightened me standing in front of that hot heater and doing silly things. I was very confused. But as I was saying, the Wi-Fi is pretty bad in your Switch. Oh, thank you very much, Peachy. Since the Wi-Fi is kind of bad in your Switch, you get glitches in connectivity, and when you get glitches in connectivity, the treasure islands that you're on, if they also get a glitch of connectivity, they might want to kick you off, and hopefully you get to keep all the stuff that's in your inventory when they do kick you off. But I am not kicking anybody off, so it's not me. You can feel free to go back. If you get stuck and can't get back on, send me a note, and I will try to fix. Unless I'm at work, and then I'll be fixing something else, and that kind of sucks. So I'm just going to fire off this cannon because I'd rather be playing this than doing work. But, you know, I like to eat. Food is good and expensive, so I need to work. Go figure. Of course, they should just give me food if I become popular, just like Eric thinks. I'm gonna say hi to Eric, see if he's still talking about food. Yeah, see, my name on this island is Nincompoop. Yeah, let's chat, dude. Peachy loves... Eric loves snow, not Peachy. Peachy's the person. Eric is the deer. Okay, I got that straight. I'm old, I'm slow, I can't help it. Okay. So yeah, that's the island, and these are the villagers that are on the island, and I'll swap out to another island in a few. We've got Eric and Phoebe and Audi and Roscoe. Very undervalued guy. I like him. Klaus, this is my first time with Klaus. He kind of got auto stuck in the house, and I haven't kicked him out, so there he is. Muffy, who doesn't love a goth sheep? I mean, really. Blanche, I like her kimonos, but she isn't wearing any in the winter, which is kind of weird. Raymond, Sherb is so stupid. I love him. And Marshall, good old Marshall. But yeah, that is the island of Pinot Noir. So let us put up the map to Cabernet while I swap out switches. Show another island here, why not? Okay, let's show after I get this thing set up. This is Krakatoa, the island of Krakatoa, where every day without ash is a good day. Krakatoa being that wonderful volcano back in the 1800s that blew up, causing, I think it was almost a nuclear winter for, it was winter all year because of the amount of ash that wound up in the atmosphere, blocking out the sun all over the world. Really crazy stuff. There are a lot of accounts of what went on there. But yeah, this is the island of Krakatoa, and it looks like there's somebody in the campground. So I looked before. I don't remember who it is, so I'm going to have to look again. Who the heck is this? Hello, person. Who are you? Person. It is... I forgot your name, you person, you. Chester! Chester with the dragon shirt. And he had a dream that he lived here. I'm sorry, Chester, but this island, I'm not moving anybody out because this is a Japanese fusion island. And everyone on this island was picked because they had a Japanese style house. Ooh, I'm terrible. But yeah, he does seem to be pretty cute, but I don't have an opening, Chester. I'm sorry. I'm leaving now. I think your dream's just wonderful. Come back anytime. Yeah, come back and visit. And I'm not a rookie. Poop on him. Okay. Alright, so that's the campground. Let's see the rest of the island. Yeah, okay. First off is this rock garden. And I love making rock gardens. They drive me insane to do. I've got a video up that shows you the technique that I use to make a rock garden using transparent paths. It's not everyone's cup of tea. Some people like mannequins. Some people use transparent paths. Other people cover the island with weeds or flowers. It's all good. Whatever you decide to do. All good. I use the transparent path method, and sometimes it takes forever. Yes, exactly, Peachy. It does. It can drive you insane. I was waiting forever for that last rock. I had to coax it along by moving things around and taking out the bushes and taking out the fencing and trying again and time traveling some more, and it was such a pain. But when you finally get it together and you set it up so that you can actually hit all the rocks without being pushed back because you've got bushes at your back, then it's all worth it. And I like this rock garden. This is one of my favorite ones. So I set it up with all these lights, and so that you can have your back to things when you're hitting the rocks. And I like it now that it's done. I didn't like it so much when I was doing it. But yeah, there you go. Okay, so I got a little path here, and it goes through this little area. Now, I did put stuff on the stalls. Tried to make it kind of Japanesey because I wanted this to be a Japanese-inspired fusion island. Some bonsai trees, some tea thingies, and of course the blossom viewing lanterns. Threw some festival stuff around on the beach. I've got a Napoleon fish here because I think they're really cool. Actually, I should push him further on over on the rock here so that he can be seen a little more easily. Almost pushed him off. That would have been funny. He would have probably liked it, getting back into the sea and all that stuff. But anyway, then I've got a bridge. Yeah, go across the bridge, minion. Yeah, good idea. Okay, then I've got this Japanese-inspired shopping area, and I made it kind of big on purpose so that I could have a center where I could put things like the TARDIS from Doctor Who, and a server. Who doesn't need a server in the middle of a shopping area, right? And all these other things, a little place to sit, couple places to sit, near the ice cream stand so you can sit and eat your ice cream or get drunk with your wonderful sparkling stuff. But yeah, put a whole bunch of different kinds of stands here, sushi, and on the other side we've got our ramen with our boiling in oil. Ha 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 ha! Let's boil everyone in oil. Moo ha ha! And the dumpling stand. I love dumpling stands. But anyway, yeah, that's the shopping area. And then we've got the museum entrance. Now this museum entrance, it's much prettier at night when it's all lit up. And I refuse to take down my snowflakes. I like my snowflakes, and as long as it's winter, my illuminated snowflakes will stay where they are. And nobody's gonna make me take down my snowflakes. So there. Alright, so I throw up my little festival stuff so I could make a kind of busy, but I like it anyway, entrance to the museum and our Blathers friend and all these stages. I like these stages. They're fun. I like them. And I like the new, where are my new, oh, I didn't mean to get rid of that. I'm silly. I obviously don't have all of the reactions on this island. That's okay. I like this one anyway. This one's fun. I get to dance. Yay, dance. Dance, dance, dance. Step's a little more complicated than one that I could probably do on my own. Go figure. And KK's here. Hey, KK. Hope you're having a good time there. And we set up an overlook. Hello, Ken. Hello, Pico. Little overlook so you can watch KK Slider in the comfort of your own kind of dystopian overlook paradise here. Do some chemical experiments while you're waiting for KK Slider to do his thing. Oops, sorry, Pico. Didn't mean to run you over. Okay, then there's my house, and to get to my house, you go through the rainbow ice thing. Ooh, rainbow ice thing, yay! And past the coelacanth, and the whatever crab that is, and the piranha. Always have to have a piranha. Piranhas are important. They're important to the ecosystem. I just don't want to swim with them. Personal issue. Go figure. And down here, I have Turtle Beach. Turtle Beach. And I didn't know that you could just put the snapping turtles on the beach. But you can. And I did. So, snapping turtles, and then I made these other turtles. And I stuck my rotted turnip here so I could have some ants. And I have a different kind of octopus stand here with the same graphic. I love that graphic. And the octopus drying rack, which makes me sad because I like octopi. They're too smart to eat. And some other fish we can have for dinner. And some more art that sucks. See? You like my cat? I made some more art that sucks here. Yep. Cat. I had to label it because nobody will know what the heck it is. I don't like art because art don't like me. Okay. Hello, Deidre. You know, that's exactly what happens to me. Well, no, that's not true. It's the opposite for me. When it's chilly outside, my brain goes into, I don't want to know. I want to get through what I need to get through and get my butt out of here. So, yeah, I don't like the cold. I hate the cold. Maybe? I don't know. Whatever. Whatever, you crazy deer. Yeah, I guess that party is gonna be Monday? Monday. I gotta work Monday. Yeah. Okay, this is my little food and jazz club. And there's the happy fun waiter. And now, an important part of this little area right here is that it's Gulliver's Detox and Rehab. Now, Gulliver the drunk winds up on the beach all the time. And he makes excuses, but we know it's because he's been drinking too much. So I set up Gulliver's Detox and Rehab here. And all of the folks that are in my island as villagers here all have Japanese style houses, and they're all in rehab. So we have to be nice to them. This is the only one that really isn't, and that's Deidre, because she was the only sisterly that they don't have any sisterlies that have Japanese style houses. But everybody else has Japanese style houses, and I really enjoy them on a Japanese style island. So that's why I'm not moving anybody out. I'm going to keep them all. But yeah, this is Gulliver's Detox and Rehab. And we've got our own relapse bar here. So if you feel that you're having a relapse, you can go right here to the bar. But if none of that works, you can come right over here to the liver doctor. Now the liver doctor will fix you right up. Crawl-ins are welcome at the liver doctor. Yep. Liz, hello. Let me know if you would like the dodo codes. But hello. I was just showing this lovely liver doctor with the crawl-ins welcome in our wonderful Gulliver's Detox and Rehab Center here, where we have the relapse bar ready for you if you decide that you want to relapse. Yeah. Now, I don't know about this doctor and what he's drinking, but, you know, he's looking a little bit off there, especially the eyes. And he's got that drink in front of him, so I really don't know what's going on with that guy. I think he's sus as well. Oh, and look, it's gas station sushi. Burp. And look, there's the sushi right there, waiting for us to eat it. Cool. And you always got to wonder about people who put The fire right near the inflammable barrel of God knows what? Yeah. Good old gas station sushi. Gotta have some of that. Oh, and here's the depiction of the island flag. Yes, it is. This is the island of Krakatoa, where any day without ash is a good day. This is supposed to say Krakatoa in Japanese. At least that's what Google Translate says. Now, I will admit, my Japanese writing is really awful. And if you tell, who's our Japanese scholar on our Discord? It's Mimi, right? Mimi Mary is our Japanese scholar. I should ask her to look at this to make sure that I'm not insulting anybody with like a flag that says, you guys are crazy, or calling people poopy head or something. I think that would be a problem. I wouldn't get a lot of people coming to my island if I was calling them names. So this is supposed to say Krakatoa, and that's supposed to be a volcano on it. Supposed to be. So we'll see. We will see. Aha! Oh, and of course, behind our gas station, we've got our Wi-Fi that doesn't work well on the Switch. Yeah, so I did have a thing on the bot where, and I haven't changed my bot. It's terrible. I was doing a call out, but it's the same Discord number. We only changed the name, right? So it's gone from Beast Balls Inc. to Achilles Kingdom. Yeah, that's it. Achilles Kingdom. And shout out for them on Discord. Do a search, because that's where you're going to get a lot more treasure islands. You're going to get a lot more people and a lot more fun, because when you go to my Discord, it's like nobody, and there are crickets, and like it gets really boring really fast, and nobody stays, including me. So why should anybody else be there if I'm not there, right? I'm over on Achilles Kingdom instead of that. So there you go. Yeah, Peachy just showed up today and gave me a follow. Thank you so much, Peachy. But see, look, I did a diagonal bridge. I did all by myself. I'm just so wonderful. And yeah, I read a book. Right, I read something online. All good. I'm going to run over to the Overlook here and show you one of those cool forced perspective things that I made an attempt to do. I love the diagonal bridges too. It's just, I just wish that I could put them in all of my islands. Okay, here is the sort of crazy forced perspective thing. So there you go. Oh, that's too bad. I used to love school. Oh, I'll show you any of my crazy islands if you want to see this. I've got... This is really hard to admit, and I'm admitting this in a medium that is going to be on video forever and ever. I have 11 switches. There, I said it. 11. I admit I have a problem. I need to go to Gulliver's Rehab for switches. Oh, stop that Discordian bot. Leave her alone. Leave her alone. My bot sucks. I've got a really bad bot. I gotta reprogram that bot. But yes, I have 11 switches. A lot of them were given to me, and I fixed them, and 2 are lights, and my bot is evil, and 3 of them are magic switches, and 2 of them are being taken up right now with treasure islands. One of them is an experimental island that I'm trying to mess with waterfalls and terrain stuff. So yeah, I am crazy, But as I tell my husband, it's cheaper than therapy. So that's what I'm doing with my life. So I've got a whole bunch of islands. So if you name it, and I've probably got one, except I don't do fairy core, and I don't do cottage core, and I only do minion core, I think, which can mean almost anything, which is just really crazy. Yeah, I just need to call stuff minion core. Yeah, minions crazy. And I got Chester, I guess his name was, sitting in the campground. But yeah. Today I will teach you about Minion Core, and the first part of Minion Core for you to learn is how to build elaborate and ridiculous rock gardens. And I have a video on my Twitch. You can see all of it. All of how to do this. Yes. I've probably got by now about 50 videos up on this stream, and 42 of them take you from day one on your Switch. Yeah, the struggle is real, and it continues because there's still a lot of AV stuff that just doesn't work on the Macintosh. And, well, it doesn't work on the M1 Macintosh, the brand new one, because the chip architecture is different. So a lot of folks that were heavily invested in the Intel chips and how they communicated with the rest of the peripherals had to redo everything in order to figure out how the new M1 chips did the same thing. So there was a lot of work, and the poor guys at Streamlabs OBS were going insane because I was bugging them on the daily, as was everyone else. And I finally said to the guys, look, let me help you test. And they said, okay, fine. Once they figured out that I actually knew my way around a Mac. So, and wasn't going to say, you broke my machine, you horrible people, I hate you. So I tried to help them as best I could. And, you know, we would test and test and test, and finally had something that kind of worked, and they're building on that. They're building on that. They're trying to make it work, but the M1 Macs are a viable platform still. Oh, hello, Crazy IC2, is that your name? Hi, Crazy. Let me know if you need the dodo codes, and I will put up the maps and I will give you the codes. But yeah, the M1 Macintosh is a viable platform, but there are a lot of workarounds that you need to use in order to both stream and to set up video in general. And the sound limitations are the same sound limitations as on the Intel Mac, in that you can't natively just pipe several pieces of sound together to create a blend. You can't do that. You have to set up specific channels, almost opening new ports to separate your sound and then artificially bring it together through software. So all of that notwithstanding, my lovely daughter is building me a Windows box, so that's going to be okay. I'm going to use a Windows box for the first time in my life. I'm going to use a Windows box for something I want to do rather than just work, because all I do, they won't give me a Mac at work because some of our macros don't work on the Mac, which is really annoying. So I have to be a Windows girl at work. Icky poo. I don't like it. I don't like it. And no, I'm not going to go after this balloon. Just saying. So there. Yeah, I'm going to be like Achilles and say, no, I'm not going after the balloon, you guys. No balloon. No balloon. I will not do the balloon. Okay. Right. And here's another train station up here. Look, train station. Whee. And down here, oh, I've even got a train. Look, choo-choo. Train. There's a choo-choo train. I like my choo-choo train. And my little temple. And I still want to jump, and it won't let me jump. I want to jump. I want to jump. No, it won't let me jump. It won't let me jump. No, it won't. And I can't get around this way, and I know that, and I still try to do it anyway. What does that say about me? What does that say? The brick oven's in the way. It's just a little bit too wide there. Yeah, and look here. It's Godzilla. Roar, roar. I love Godzilla. My husband is a Godzilla fan, like you wouldn't believe. He loves Godzilla. Now, for a rehab island, we sure have a lot of booze, don't you think? Yep, a lot of booze. That is not coconut juice. They keep saying this is coconut juice. It's not coconut juice, guys. It's a pina colada. You cannot tell me that's coconut juice, because it ain't. And I don't know why I have a Nautilus at the food bar, because you don't eat Nautilus. I'm sure they taste horrible. Yes, give me that therapy. I need it. Okay, and I got one of those brake tappers here. I love playing with the brake tapper. I'm just 12 years old. I mean, that's me, 12 years old. I love playing with that thing. I should get a full-size brake tapper as part of my therapy. I wonder what that would cost. Probably a lot. Probably a real lot. Deidre, will you get back in your house? You're everywhere. Everywhere I turn around, there you are. Oh, and art that sucks. Do you like my art? I mean, isn't that the best art? I'm sure Achilles would just love this art. If anybody wants the dodo code, just pop up and say, I need the dodo code. All I ask in return is that you say hello to me. I'm very lonely. I'm so lonely. And consider giving me a follow, because, you know, I am trying to get to those 50, 50. Here's Achilles on the really good server that I spend a lot of time on. What's he got, over 500 now? 500. Wow. That's a lot. That's an awful lot. And he deserves it. He works really, really hard at it. And he's on, he's got the treasure islands, and he builds them himself, and he wrangles people to help with the treasure islands. And he's streaming all the time. And he built this Discord server from like nothing. So he deserves all of those follows and the subscriptions and everything else that comes with it. And yes, more power to him. But all I want is 50. That's it. So I can be like, what is it, an affiliate, and get some cool emotes that I can use. That's all I want. All I want for Christmas. But it's all good. It's all good. All good. I like my cat. See, it looks like Raymond though, doesn't it? Doesn't it look like Raymond? And yeah, he does an awful lot. So guys, really, if you want all kinds of wonderful information, fabulous giveaways, people that will help you, go to the server. Do I have? Let me see. Let me see if I've got any information here. This server link, it won't let other people do links. Okay, let me see. Yes! Okay, that is the link to this Discord. And see, the bot yells at me too. But I haven't changed the prompt, and I haven't changed the name, but that is, I think, the way to get to that server, right? Does that work? Let me see. Allowing links leads to madness. No, it's invalid. Ignore that link. Listen to the bot. The bot was right. Yeah, if you have the link, feel free, Liz. But otherwise, yeah, I got the wrong link. I don't know why. My brain is just Work has just sapped my brain. I just have to say, let me get on the Discord and see if I can get the invite. Because people, you need to go to this wonderful server. And if you're interested in magic switches and stuff, there's another server for that. My Discord is starting so slowly. I had to reboot my machine because I had a little bit of difficulty. That's it. That's it. Allowing links leads to madness. My bot is in need of an overhaul. He's broken. My poor bot. I feel bad for the bot. Bad for the bot, bad to the bone, same thing. Yeah. My crazy ass bot. I need to do more with the bot, and I also need to set up the bot to hand out the dodo codes. But, oh, Liz, I need to show you. Look, I made maps. See, look, here's Cabernet. See, look, all the things. Dog houses even. Kitchen islands. This is like the Home Depot of Treasure Islands. And of course enough royal crowns that you can fill yourself with royal crowns and handle all of your financial needs. So that you're not always indebted to that scum Tom Nook, that horrible capitalist. Yeah, he's not so bad. It's all good. But yeah, I made that map. It's certainly, it's not the best map on the planet, obviously. And I made this Bordeaux map where I've got all of the wallpaper, all of the flooring, and all of the rugs in alphabetical order. Yes. I used to be a librarian. Yes, it's in alphabetical order. I was gonna code it all by Dewey Decimal, but I figured that would be just a little too far. Yeah. Festival, cherry blossoms, mermaids, all of the stuff, and of course more crowns and snowflakes and stars and fish bait and iron and gold and 1 second, my dog is annoying me. He wants me to let him under the covers so that his little hairless self can be warm. Come on, you. Get under there. Thank you, dog. Alright. Slobbered on me on the way. Okay. Little slobber dog. Okay, so, yeah. So I made some crappy old maps. Since we know my art sucks, this is probably the best I should try for. I think. Yeah. So there. So, do you like science fiction lists? Or are you a science fiction hater? I know we have some haters here. They don't like science fiction. Keijo, Dabo, Dabi, that looks science fiction to me. Okay, good. That's fine. I've got some science fiction islands. That's why I was asking. It's all good. It's all good. Okay. So, if anybody needs the dodos, feel free. I'll put them up. As I run back and forth through my happy, fun, rainbow Archie thing. Rainbow, rainbow, rainbow. Well, I think we've gone through this whole island. We might need to put on another island. First I need to annoy the chicken. Yeah. Ken is kind of like where I live in the DC area. I live in just across the river in Virginia. Every year we have snow. Every year it gets cold. But every year people see this stuff falling from the sky and they freak out. Oh my God, we're gonna die. And they run to the store and they line up in long lines, sometimes stretching out into the parking lot, so that they can buy bread, milk, and toilet paper. They buy more milk than any humans can drink in a week, clear out the store, and the roads don't even get slick. I am so confused by the place that I live. The entire Washington, D.C. area, my dear, where they will abandon their cars in the middle of the Beltway, 6 lanes in each direction. Oh my God, it's snow. They will abandon their cars. We have no idea where they go. They, disappear into God knows what. But their cars are still there. I'm so confused. One year, I live on a very twisty, turny road, and it's difficult to maneuver, and I will give them that. It's difficult to maneuver. But when it snows, you don't use that road. You use alternate routes, and there are plenty of them. But idiots that try to use that road and slide off the road, or people who get an SUV and think, oh, I can drive through anything. Well, you can't drive through ice, dumbass, so, just don't. But they do. They try anyway. They slide off the road. They're all over the place. Well, there were cars parked one year, lined on both sides of my little narrow road. And some of the kids from D.C. just came through with a baseball bat and stole all their radios. It was just crazy. So you drive down there and everybody's windows were smashed in. What's going on here? Crazy, crazy people. So when it snows, I don't go out anymore because these people can't drive and panic, and they'll probably wind up hitting me. So yeah, I don't go to the grocery store and line up and buy everything. But yeah, here's Ken. I've left him shivering here for a while. 2 hours ago, Ken here said, I can't feel my feet, I should have worn socks. 2 hours later, he's doing the same damn thing. Ken, winter happens. It's cold. Wear socks. And that's the moral of my long diatribe. Everybody wear your socks. His very soul is sequined. Ken, I don't know you, dude. I'm out of here. I'm not dealing with you, Ken. You're weird. You're really, really weird. Unlike me, who doesn't match, who's wearing feathers on her head. Now, Ken, that should frighten you being a chicken. But no, you still talk to me just like normal. I don't understand this. I'm just so confused. So confused. So confused in my rainbow Archie thing. Okay, so that's that island. With all the flowers. Personally, I don't like flowers, and every time, well, I mean on the island, I like flowers in general, but every time I'm trying to get 5 stars and I wind up dealing with Isabel, and every time she says, what do you think of flowers? I want to punch her. I mean, I'm mean and horrible and nasty. I want to punch her. I don't want to put more flowers on my island. Flowers are difficult. You have to clean them up. They expand exponentially. But here's Isabel, who never even goes outside, telling me I need more flowers. You tend them, Isabel. I don't wanna. But, nope, Isabel will not do that. Isabel stays in her little resident services and drives everybody crazy. Yes, that is a good idea, putting things around them so they don't go too crazy. I try to do that, and I also use transparent path. That's why I've got in my custom designs this transparent path right here. I use it to keep the flowers from going crazy, and I use it to lock down the island for when I do the rock gardens. But the problem with transparent path is that if you don't remember about it in the wintertime, you're rolling your snowballs across transparent path and they don't get any bigger when you do that. And you're like, I've been kicking this thing for the past half hour. It's because, you silly people, it doesn't get any bigger. And I've been scratching my head. I think I found a bug. No, I didn't find a bug. I found a dumb thing that I was doing. Oops. Yep, that is exactly the issue. So I cleared out this area, and this is the only area where the snowballs occur. So I make a little snowman. Snow boy. I don't understand this either. Snow people don't have genders, as far as I can tell. Why are we calling them snow boys? I don't understand. It should be snow person. Feh. So there. And I also don't understand why we can't have jock girls. Oh, except for Rocket. Rocket's a jock, right? I think Rocket's a jock. I'm not sure. Rocket was always talking about working out. But there are no female lazies. There are no male snooties that I know of. Yeah, and if there's a 3-tiered snow person DIY, why are we calling these guys snow boys? I don't understand. I just don't. I like that view. I wish that was a real view, except I'm afraid of heights and I wish there was a fence there. Snobby called snow person? Yeah. Oh, snow boy called snow person. Yeah, why not? I really love these views. They did a really good job at Nintendo on this game. And if you want to see how far we've come, take a look at some of my videos where I play some of the ASCII text games that still exist. Yeah, you have to go into terminal mode on my Mac so that I can play this game, but I still play it. I'm a crazy nut. It's called NetHack. One of the best games that was ever made. It's a single-person dungeon game. Yeah, played it for so many years, and then I found that it still existed, and you just have to install it. There's some kind of goofy ways to install it in your terminal mode, and so I did that, and I still play NetHack, and sometimes I stream it. I'm a crazy person. But I have a lot of fun. I do. I have a lot of fun. However, I'm thinking that since I've been doing this for almost an hour and a half and I'm not doing a 12-hour marathon like Achilles does, I don't know how he does it. I just don't. I know he orders DoorDash in the middle of his stream. That was really funny. But, yeah, I'm going to reprogram the bot as soon as I finish so that I can actually plug our server. Yeah, that's a good thing. And really, I do highly recommend when the thousands of people watch this video that are definitely going to watch this video, I am sure. When you thousands of people see this, then I want you to go to the Achilles Kingdom server, Discord server, join it, fabulous giveaways, fabulous treasure islands, all kinds of perks, and people who will help you when you have questions, people who will help you build your islands, people who will give you ideas, people who will show you where to find various things like custom designs and stuff like that. Wonderful mods like Liz, who will be helpful and make sure that people like me don't get out of control and say goofy ass things and get in trouble and call people names and stuff. We don't have many people that do that. Although last night on the stream, it was really kind of bizarre with that one rude person who went after Achilles. It's like, what? This man is giving you 6 treasure islands, or was it 8 last night? There was a whole bunch of treasure islands. 8 treasure islands, and you're going to be mean to him? That's just not right. No. Well, even if he had no treasure islands, there's absolutely no reason to be mean to a person who's trying to stream. Everyone trying to stream is, doing it to try to give you some information or some entertainment, or for whatever reason. They're minding their own business, and they could probably be very helpful to you if you have questions. So being mean to them, I just don't get it. If you don't like their stream, leave. What was she on about? Oh, yeah. He was wearing a tank top, and she didn't like it. What? Is there a dress code for streaming? How dare you stream in something you're comfortable in? Really? What is your problem, person? I don't understand. He's not hurting you. Turn it off. Go somewhere else. I don't get it. Just weird. And yeah, there's a reason why I don't use a webcam here, and that isn't necessarily it, because I don't normally wear tank tops. But all I need when I'm trying to stream and talk to people and all of that is for someone to take issue with my appearance, right? That's just, and especially if you're a woman. If you're a woman, people feel somehow that they're entitled to be able to comment on your appearance. Why? I don't understand that whole thing. And I am an older woman. Go figure. I don't need someone to tell me that I'm old. I know. My bones tell me every morning. When it rains, I know I'm old. Yeah, I know when my birthday is. I haven't forgotten that. And I don't need you to tell me that, I've got some gray hair. And I might have a wrinkle or two. I know that. Ugh, or if you don't like whatever clothing I'm wearing. Women in clothing, that's always fun. Aw, thank you, Liz. Yeah, it's nice to be able to still have fun on gaming sites at my age. Oh, cool, thank you. That would be fun. But, the whole thing about being a woman and what you wear is, it was so weird to see Achilles get it last night, though. Just because, if I was on wearing a tank top, I'd either get that I was being horribly promiscuous or that I should take off more, depending, because people feel entitled to tell women what to wear. Either being too prudish or too flamboyant or too loose or whatever, and it's just something that I don't have time for that. And it is sad. My daughter gets it a lot. She uses a webcam. And she's cute. So she's always going to get the ogling that, really is kind of annoying. But, her fiancé will come beat them up, so it's all good. But it just, it makes you wonder. I mean, do you like what I'm streaming? Yes or no? Um, am I being a jerk? Yes or no? Why do you have to comment on my appearance? And besides that, if I plugged a webcam into this at this point, my poor M1 Macintosh would probably just, flip itself over on its back, kick its legs, and die. That's too much. I can't handle it. Yeah, so there are a number of reasons why I don't use a webcam and run in circles like a crazy person. Crazy person. Oh, do it, Liz. It's fun. It's really fun. Streaming is fun. Now, I don't take it personally so much that, I don't have a lot of viewers. In fact, I'm not going to say it's a feature. It's a good thing. I don't want viewers. That's not what I'm going to say. But I haven't developed the crowd control that somebody like Achilles has, with all of the people that are talking to him all at the same time. I mean, my ADHD would just go absolutely bananas. But yes, you would need a capture card. Are you on a Windows box or a Mac? Because you're very limited on the Mac with what capture cards you can use. The Windows box. Oh, you're on a Mac. Okay. The one that I use is a little bit pricey. I use one, I think it's the same one that Achilles uses. It's from Elgato. It's the HD60S Plus. And the HD60S Plus is one where you can control the sound a little bit more. Yes, HD60S Plus is what it's called. It's not a bad little unit. It's relatively easy to use. And if you're on an Intel Mac, you won't have a lot of the problems that we have. The software that comes with that machine, with that capture card, you can stream just using that. You don't need to do anything fancy. You don't need to have the overlay effects or any of the rest of that other stuff, especially when you're just starting. You certainly don't need the super setup that someone like Achilles has, where he's showing 3 of his islands simultaneously while he's streaming. That's a nice thing to have, and I'm gonna look into it myself. But because I've only got the 2 islands, right? So I could show all my islands all the time, which would be fun and might drive viewership. You never know. But you don't need anything more than what it comes with. What the HD, that one, HD60S Plus has. I usually have all my equipment names off the tip of my tongue, but I keep having to look at this one for some goofy reason. But it's by Elgato. The software by Elgato is okay. It works on the Intel Mac. It does not work on my Mac anymore, sadly. But that's okay, because there are free things that you can use. They're a pain in the ass to get started on, but Twitch has its own Twitch University type thing, training program for new streamers, which is really, really useful. And you can certainly use that, and you can use the software that you're using. Or Twitch has its own, the software that you get with the capture card, or Twitch has its own software that's free that you can also use. And it'll teach you how to do it. They want more people to use their platform, so they're going to make it as easy as possible, and they've got support as well. Getting some water instead of wine. But yeah, it's something that you can use. I helped a friend of mine who's an actor, but like a lot of actors, she's very introverted. It's kind of an interesting thing that a lot of people don't know about actors. A lot of them are very introverted, and it takes a lot to kind of draw them out. Oh, hello, another TV viewer. Let me know if you want the dodo codes. Happy to give them to you. But you know, the introverted actor types are really nervous about things like, oh, streaming. It might be a little scary. Um, so it's scary for everybody and it's daunting for everybody, but it's also a lot of fun. Um, you get to it's like it's almost like your own TV show, sort of. And I use it to try to keep my voice acting up to par and my improvisational chops, as it were, because, when there's nobody talking to you, you have to think of shit to say. Like, hi, everybody. I went grocery shopping, and, it was fun, and there were people. What else do I have to say? Nothing. I think I'm gonna go now. You're constantly having to think of what am I gonna say next? What is not rude? What am I not gonna get in trouble with? What is can I say that's not political that will annoy half of the people that I speak with? What is not going to get me in trouble at work? Oh, my job. Oh, my boss. Oh, it's so awful. That kind of thing. For the record, I love my job. My boss is really cool. This is one of the best places I've ever worked in my life, and I want to stay there. Okay. It's hard work. It's long hours, but I really like it. So give me a promotion instead of a pink slip. Okay. Thank you. Yeah, that was my little self promotion there. But you have to be careful, but you can also just say whatever comes into your head, unless it's going to get you arrested or the little folks in the white coats are going to come and get you. In which case. The therapy would have been a good idea rather than buying switches, right? But it's all good. It's all good. I enjoy it. I should do it more. I haven't had an awful lot of time lately, but I really do enjoy. I really do enjoy streaming, even when there's nobody, because I know there's going to be a video there, and if I'm demonstrating something special, I can point people to it later and say, like, okay, yeah, I've got a rock garden video up there, or I've got how to pick the right island, on the first day, and I've got how you can progress through things quicker, and how to use a dodo code, and the things like that are on my videos, and they're up there. You do it once, they're up there. It's fun, and I'm happy, especially since you have a Mac. I'm happy to assist with some of the fun Mac stuff. It's eminently doable. You just may not want to put a lot of the complicated stuff up. The Switch, you can broadcast off the Switch easily enough. You can broadcast off stream. If you've got games that you play on stream, you don't need an expensive microphone. You don't need expensive headphones. There are a lot of people that broadcast just using their built-in microphones. And one of the guys that runs one of the Magic Switch Discords doesn't use any special equipment whatsoever, and his voice sounds really nice. Very nice. Very, very nice. So it can be done. It can be done on a budget. It can be done on a shoestring. It can be done spending thousands of dollars and expecting to get a whole bunch of money from it. Oh, your old beats won't charge anymore? That sucks. Ugh. I wonder if there's something internal that can be fixed. Well, you can certainly use a headset. You can, my headset isn't working right now properly, so it's, I just took it off. So I'm just talking in the microphone. All good. All good. But I feel a little funny because I normally, I want to hear myself because I'm used to that from radio, but in the old days, young whippersnapper, I used to be on the radio and would have to crank up the transmitter every morning. It was so much fun. What? The charging port in Apple's being a turd? Apple? You should do better. Yeah. Good. I hope to crack more people up so they can go with me to Gulliver's Detox. Yay! We can just live in these little Japanese houses. They're so cute. Or on the island of Pinot Noir, where I have a tiny, tiny little house, but it's got the full basement and the full upstairs, but you wouldn't know it from the outside because it's a magic switch. Yeah, Apple should fix things. I don't know why they wouldn't do that. And you can't charge them separately, like plug into the wall or anything? Like plug the USB into a wall USB charger or anything like that? I've been disappointed in Apple myself for a couple of things, like with the M1. They should have really given folks the heads up that a lot of their software wasn't going to work if you turned around and bought the M1 new minis or the new PowerBooks. It was kind of a lapse. Now, they would have let me return it. I chose not to. So that's on me. But they really should have warned people. I think I do know what's up with Apple. They're looking at the bottom line a lot more these days. And they're not being so much about actual customer service, which is sad because a lot of us have been with Apple since 1982. I used my first, the Apple II computer. 1984, I bought my first Macintosh. So, buy a refurbished one for 20% less. That's not good. They should try to figure out some way to help their folks. A lot of us stuck with Apple paying the premium for Apple products because we had the support. And Apple was standing there behind you. You would buy Apple Care, everything would be wonderful. You had people that would help you instantly, all that sort of thing. But now, they're awful. And it's really sad because I still have friends that work there yeah, always same with me. I've always bought Apple products. This is going to be my first Windows box. And the Windows box is really, it's going to be half the price of an Apple. And it's going to be more powerful and more easy to swap out parts. The only problem is that Windows sucks. The operating system is awful. And I hate it. I love the Mac operating system. But it's kind of untenable to continue pounding my head against the wall on something that you know, yeah, and it's not Apple. It's true. It's Windows, and Windows is icky. But since the Macintosh basically bought my house when I ran a software company on the Mac platform, it's taken a long time for me to get to this point of just, I can't do this anymore. And I'm sad. I'm very sad. Now, I'll still be able to use this Mini that I just got. I can use it for a server. I can, use it for my media stuff. There's still a whole bunch of stuff I can use it for. So it's not going in the trash or anything like that. It's just sad that I have to turn around and get a whole new machine to do a lot of the stuff that I want to do that should just work. And there's a lot of non-user serviceable parts in the Mini, in the new Mini. The RAM is soldered to the motherboard, so you can't upgrade the RAM. You probably, if I could get in there without breaking anything, upgrade the SSD, but it's really not worth it. The machine my daughter's going to build me, I can just, take the case off and swap out whatever. Screwdriver, grounding strap, and I'm there. But the rest of this stuff, on the Mac, no, not anymore. In the old days, you used to be able to do that. And you can probably still with the top of the line Mac Pro, the one that looks like a huge cheese grater, but the top of the Mac Pro line is $50,000 for a home computer. No. No, I can't even think of a use case I could come up with for a machine that expensive, even if I had that money. Yeah, and it's like over $100 to put it on wheels. It's like, really? You guys are crazy. Yeah, but if you buy anything below that, if you buy the iMacs, you have to yank the screen off that thing to fix it. I have all the tools to do it, and there's an old one that I have that I'm considering trying to resurrect, but I would be pulling off a screen that if I do it wrong, I've destroyed it. And then try to get apart. I'm just gonna buy me a new screen. Where am I gonna go? Not Best Buy. I need an Apple screen, please. Go away, you silly woman. Yeah, I mean, this one's an old one that is absolutely broken because the fusion drive inside of it, it will not work. I could yank it, put in a solid SSD, and it would probably work again. But it's not working. I could give it away, but what would the point in that be? Who wants a machine they have to repair, even if it's free, right? I certainly couldn't sell it. I could take it to a repair place that's not Apple, because Apple repair is going to charge me more than a brand new one would cost. Or I could try to do it myself. I know how to do all of it except pull off the screen and replace the screen. So yeah, it's always a fun time with hardware, and I don't know. I'll see how it works with the Windows box. I may just scream and not be able to deal with it and go back to the Mac, but I don't know. I'm streaming now on the Mac. My daughter hasn't gotten all the parts together for the Windows box because she's having trouble getting the graphics card. She's very particular about what she wants to put in her mother's machine. Thank you, dear. I'm very, very happy about that, child. So she's not going to move forward until she gets what she wants. But they're all sold out and hard to get. And yeah. She's probably looking for the same graphics card that your brother was looking for. Ah. Cool. Yeah, the builds are really fascinating to think about. How to do it and put things together and choose all of your own components so you're not compromising on any of them. Like, we are going to be compromising on the SSD right now because she's having trouble sourcing the bigger ones. So I'm going to get a 1 terabyte for now, but that's okay. That's okay. Yeah, it would be really cool. I've put Macs together from almost nothing, but those are all Mac parts and stuff, and you don't get a lot of choice. The way that they build their machines, they don't want a lot of choice for ease of support. Oh, a glass cover and action figures. Oh, that sounds so cool. Yeah, the kid built a liquid-cooled one with all those lights. Oh, she just loves the way that it looks, but said, Mom, don't even think about it. I'm not making one of these for you because they're too much of a pain in the ass. Oh, kid, really? But it's gorgeous. It's purple, and it's really, really pretty. She's a good kid. I think I'll keep her. I'll keep her. Well, at 29, what am I going to do with her otherwise, right? I will not give you any more money. Well, yeah. That'll last about a week. Oh, man. A light blue? Yeah. The totally customizable part. TARDIS blue is a really nice color, but of course I'm a Doctor Who freak, so there you go. Yeah, she would wind up, Mom! If anything's wrong with her animals, my pocketbook's open. It's like, whatever. Whatever. Mom, the dog's sick. All right, how much is it this time? She knows I love her dogs. And her stupid horse. Ah. Yep, animals are my weak spot. I couldn't buy a horse for her at the time that she wanted one. So what did the kid do? She went to work 3 jobs to get the horse. Yep, she's got a horse. There's a problem with the horse, though. She can't ride this horse anymore because he's got some kind of disease that's ultimately going to kill him, and she's miserable over it because she can't ride him anymore. She can't compete with him, and he's just gonna have to spend the rest of his life in a pasture situation, like a older retired horse, and he's not that old. So her heart is broken, obviously, but she also wants to compete, so she's got to find herself another horse to compete with. So she's kind of worried about money, go figure. And of course I know that I'm going to wind up contributing to this new horse because she's my kid, and it's such a sad thing. That's what I'm going to wind up doing. Oh, well, yeah, it's a sad thing, but it's also a weak spot for me, because I'm a mommy, and I can't stand to see animals or my kids suffer, so I'll just fix it. It's a crazy mother, not a good one, and I'm privileged enough to be in a position where I can help, so As long as I keep this job and am careful, things will work out. This job that I love and my boss that I love. Remember, love job, love boss, all good. But it's true, it's true. True. I wonder if she found me the graphics card yet. We were looking on eBay and it should, it's going on eBay for twice the cost of what it normally is. So I don't think we're gonna get it off of eBay. Yeah, good old eBay. But yeah, if anybody wants the dodo code, let me know, you guys. I've got some. Let me sell these islands again for a second. Let's see. I've got Cabernet and Bordeaux because I love me a good wine. And it's got to be red.